New at 6, childhood obesity was a problem in Virginia before the pandemic. It's worse now. Was maintaining physical fitness when the state went into lockdown mode just an afterthought? And what can be done now about the growing health crisis? CBS 6 problem solver Brendan King spoke to a doctor, a PE teacher, and a U.S. senator. They all say reduced exercise is only part of the problem.
All right, guys, we're going to start off with some basic exercises.
A backyard transformed into a gymnasium.
We're just doing 20 squats, especially if you've been sitting down all day. This is going to be good for you. Dodge.
This is Dominic Jones's virtual PE class.
Watch that car. Your legs hurt? Who else legs hurt? That means I did my job.
After a quick warm-up, his Carver Elementary third graders work out with what they have close by.
Yes, get your backpack, fill it up. Don't make it too heavy. They miss school, they miss being outside in the playground. I am so proud of you.
His goal, to keep his students active during a pandemic that slowed many of us down.
Sadly, no shortage of referrals as we're really watching kind of weight gains kind of skyrocket.
Dr. Melanie Bean dedicates her life to treating and researching childhood obesity.
We've kind of got a pandemic within a pandemic, I think, that's really highlighting these inequities.
As co-director of the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU Healthy Lifestyle Center, she sees the direct impacts of the pandemic on children's weight.
Kids are sitting a lot and all the time.
Everyone was so overwhelmed at the front end of the pandemic and focused appropriately on staying safe and avoiding the virus that I don't think we spent enough time on some of the secondary effects.
Senator Mark Warner acknowledges that lockdowns made the obesity epidemic worse.
If kids can't get out and play and they're constrained in a house or apartment, that cuts down their physical activity.
But he tells CBS 6 that a major contributor to this public health crisis existed before the pandemic. So-called food deserts, communities that are lacking in grocery stores and other places that sell affordable, healthy foods.
If you're in an urban setting, it's more than a mile away to find healthy food. If you're in a rural setting, it's more than 30 minutes away.
That's why in February, Warner introduced the Healthy Food Access for All Americans Act. The bill, supported by both Republicans and Democrats, would provide financial incentives for businesses to open grocery stores in food deserts. Just how bad is this problem in the Commonwealth? According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, right now, nearly 1.2 million Virginians live in a food desert. In Hanover, that number is more than 4,200 people. Petersburg, 22,600 people. Nearly 40,000 in both Henrico and Chesterfield are without a grocery store in their neighborhoods. But in the city, a massive 62,000 Richmonders live in a food desert.
I can feel it in my arms.
Like with his students, Mr. Jones says you must get creative to stay active.
Good job, third grade. And you'd be surprised, there's a lot of things on YouTube that the parents and kids can just follow along and use. Beautiful day out here.
He urges all of us to rise to the occasion.
You guys did an awesome job. Thank y'all for working. Thank you for working out with me today.
You did pretty good too, Mr.
I did good. I did. I hope so. I hope I did good.
Much more to the story come tonight. Later at 11, you'll hear more from Dr. Bean and why she says getting kids back into the classroom would actually help curb obesity. Working for you in Richmond, I'm Brendan King, CBS 6 News.